almost forgot to turn my recording back on again. All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and do Vault 52 here. We've cleared a bit of this stuff. We've gone in and pulled our Mega Dwellers back from the Wasteland and have them running back to the Vault. Now, we have a couple things that I kind of unlocked over the weekend. We'll go ahead and start with our Vault box right over here. Our lunchbox. There we go. We got some caps. We got some Rataway stuff, and we got this from a quest. Shovel, and then the last card, some caps. All right, we'll take caps. We got no problem with that. And we're going to get an animal. Oh, it's a puppy. Who we got? Who we got? Plus 25% health. Oh, good one, good one. That's a good one right here for our defender. What do we got here? He got, oh, that's right. He's got damage. So let's give it to Cynthia here. Let's see, 25% higher health there. All right, she'll be able to take more damage. All right, now we need to revamp our people down here. Now you can see that my peeps are leveling up. This right up here, the Z and the E stands for Dweller that I got from the Wasteland. It's an Elite Dweller. It's not a Legendary Dweller, but it's an Elite Dweller. Now she's maxed out on her Perception, so we want to go ahead and drag her somewhere else. Now it'll automatically say maxed if they are maxed there. Now, do I want to prioritize my Legendary, my Mega Dwellers, which are these peeps right here, who still need to level up, or do I want to prioritize these peeps? Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull her out of there and see if I can find another intelligence room and just throw her down there. And then go ahead and run my person I was doing intelligence on, because she's almost done with that intelligence. She's a good ways in there, so let's just let her finish what she's doing. Same thing over here. She needs agility, which we probably have a good amount of room in agility. There we go. Over here, still needs perception. Somehow got down here and didn't finish his perception. Put him up there. All right. Now what I'm doing is I'm doing something called Mega Dwellers. Mega Dwellers are like the hardest thing you can do in the game. The reason why is you got to keep all your people level 1. And then you level them up in every single stat until they're max stats. And then once they get to that point, they are massively OP. I mean, incredibly dominant in the game. And so, if you want to see how many Mega Dwellers, this is the earliest I've ever done Mega Dwellers, by the way. Normally, I build up my vault, I get, Dragon Mods, I get Power Armor, I get all that stuff. But this is the earliest I've ever done it, and it has been the most successful ever done. Because usually when you're doing Mega Dwellers, say you do 20 Mega Dwellers, right? You get 20 people, you put them in, you got to go, yeah, I got max caps, I got to use them up. I'm going to use them up here in a minute. What you're going to do is you're going to put them in there, and they're going to be training. They're going to be doing nothing else but training. You don't want them to level up and work away. And so you get them in there, and at some point they'll accidentally get an event. You can't pull them out fast enough, and boom, they level up. And then I kick them out of the Mega Dweller program and just make them a regular Dweller until I kick them eventually out of the vault altogether. But you'll lose, say, 5, maybe even as much as 10 of those Mega Dwellers. But in this particular round, I did 30 Mega Dwellers, and I literally ended up with about 29 right here. And then I did a second round of them where I've only lost about, say, 4 or 5 of them out of like 50 Mega Dwellers, which is really good, everybody. That's really good to not actually lose those Mega Dwellers. Now, you can see that a lot of them are in the hospital. Some of them are returning, and I'm actually pulling everybody back from the wasteland. Whenever I go to do a big revamp of my people or a big revamp of the vault, I pull everybody back from the wasteland, so I don't have to go and say, oh, well, I'm looking for so-and-so. Oh, they're in the wasteland. I can't rename them, or I can't kick them out of the vault, or I can't do this or that. So I have a tendency to kick them way out of the vault here when I go to do Mega Dwellers. Now, one of the things that I'm also doing is working on my crafting and all of that stuff right here, as well as I'm like maxed out on my caps, so I do need to use my caps up. Always a good idea. Now, one of the things that I do want to do is kind of fix my training down here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out of there. We've got an intelligence room and a luck room. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and move some of these rooms over here to the larger rooms, right? So we've got a luck room. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of finish out this luck room here, right here, game room, put that right in there. Now, we got a problem. Wait a minute, what's going on here? That's because it's not upgraded. So we upgrade this one, we upgrade that one again, and now the whole room is combined. Great little tip, everybody. Great little tip. Even if you've already upgraded this room, you can put the third one in, upgrade that one twice, and then boom, it becomes one big room. Or you can take it all out, put it all back in again, whatever you want to do. Me, I just upgrade. That's fine. I got plenty of caps. Not like I'm hurting for caps. Also, you can see that we've already got some athletics. We've got strength center. We've got 2 strength centers there. We've got some more luck up there. We've got luck down here. What is it we don't have a lot of in here right now? We got perception up here. And what I want to do is go ahead and kind of double up on each room. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I'm going to do a lot more Mega Dwellers after I get my primary Mega Dwellers going. And once I get them renamed and send out to the Wasteland or defending the base or doing crafting or whatever I am going to have them doing or questing, I'm then going to kick like 50 people out of the vault. And one of the things that I'm going to do is never put my stuff down here again. I'm never going to put my living quarters down here again. I mean, I can put some of it down there. But what I really want to do is one of the things that I learned by doing a bunch of different testing, especially recently, is the best place for your living quarters is actually on the side. Why is that? Because your living quarters, even though you can upgrade it, are really not going to be used all that much. And if you put your storage over here, you've got 1520 currently right here, but the smaller one's not giving you as much storage. Always something when I'm talking about stuff. Always some event that comes up. And so over here on the side, this one is not giving me as much of a boost as if I had the storage over here. And if I put the living quarters on the side, it's not going to be that much of a detriment on the side. Now, to be able to do that, everybody, I'm at 197 dwellers. I have to have at least down to 170 dwellers at this point. And then I'm going to be able to move around that stuff. And that's why I'm kind of saving some of this cash, because the second I start moving that stuff around, it costs a lot. Because you got to take it out, you got to upgrade it, you got to do all that. Especially if you're moving like your really expensive stuff. If you're moving your food and water and power, if you're moving all of that stuff around, that can also be difficult as well. And I like to have my power up here now, where it's down about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. I typically like it to have it to be in the 4th row down. So usually right here, I'm kind of feeling like moving it to right here, so it'll be the 5th row down. Now I'm trying something different. I have 3 different vaults running at the same time, and I like to try different things in different vaults to get to a point where I'm like, okay, that's what I want to do in all of my vaults, right? This is a great experimental vault to move stuff around because it has lots of extra caps. It's not really doing anything with the caps right now and get that going. But what I want to do first, though, is I want to get all my Mega Dwellers, or all of the dwellers in the entire vault to be Mega Dwellers. So basically, you start at level 1. They got every single one of their stats trained up to maximum. They went out to the Wasteland. They became level 50. They're super overpowered now. And then every single person doing every single job in the vault will be incredibly OP. And that means it'll just be bringing in tons of loot. So I could do what I did on my other vault, which took about 7 years and a lot less time. This vault's only been going since June. And we've been kind of casually playing it, but lately I've been really getting back into Shelter because I really, really like the game. Really, really fun. I especially like it. Hey, Ems! I especially like it on PC because it's a little hard to manage 200 dwellers on mobile, I'm finding, versus how easy it is to actually rename everybody and do all the stuff you want to do on PC. All right, so we want to go ahead and try to get some more stuff here. We're going to go ahead and check our legendaries here. Can we make a Dragon Ma or a MIRV? And the answer is no. We don't have enough resources in this particular vault to get that fired up. So we can't get that going. Then what I do is my next one is the 1718 here, a very consistent plasma rifle. We'll go ahead and get those going. And again, I'll just go ahead and just keep doing as many of those as I can. Right there, cannot do it. We scroll down. We say, okay, what is it we're looking for? We're looking for more globes and more of our microscopes. So we can just go ahead and make something else, or we can just say, nah, we won't make anything in there right now. And the same thing here in our legendary. We can look and see what kind of legendaries we can make. We can make some expert jumpsuits. Can we make any... we can't make commander fatigue. So we need the same thing, the globes. Now, sometimes when you're trying to make legendary stuff, you might be making epic stuff, and it pulls from your legendary stuff. So keep that in mind. that you can cause that to happen. This also costs a lot of cash getting this going on. Now, I typically will only make really +7 items in here or power armor. Now, power armor is really great when you are doing questing. The actual best item in here, stats-wise, would be the Piper's outfit or Miniman's outfits, because it's basically a whole bunch more stats. I usually just add up all the numbers. So if you say 2, 4, 6, 8, so that's +8 stats to that particular character. This is +8, and this is +7. That's 7, and so on. You know, it's 7, 6, 5, 4. You know, as you go down. But this is 7, but this one is +8, if you think about it, because it's going to boost a bunch of the other stats, especially people who are going out to the wasteland. I do find that if you're trying to get more caps, you can get that +2, but you can also do a +7, and you'd be getting massive ton of caps from those +7 outfits as well. But again, overall, I would probably use these in the wasteland versus using them in my vault, but I don't use them at all. I usually use +7s because that lets me target exactly what I want that person to do. If I want them to get more caps, boom, I send them with +7 luck outfit. If I want them to get more other resources, which we'll get into eventually, I'll show you what all of the different stats do and all of that, but we're going to do that another day. What we're doing today is basically getting our kind of crafting going. So basically we can go in here, and if we have another outfit, we can just go to our rare outfits and just say, you know what, I just want to go ahead and do some +5s. Let's see if we have the ability to do our +5s here. Nope, can't do +5s either because we are in need of some cars there to get that going. Now, how do I get those items? Well, you can get them from questing, or you can get them from the wasteland. Now, at some point, everybody, these guys are so OP that they will go to the wasteland, and I can let those other people keep running, too. They will go to the wasteland, and they will get so much loot that they will get overburdened. And then when they get overburdened, they'll turn right around automatically and bring that stuff back to the vault. So I could literally just go ahead and let them run, come back in like 5 days, and bam, they're back at the vault with a ton of loot, which is nice. It's nice to have that kind of freedom to just like let it run, come back, get it going. Now again, back to doing this over here. Let's go ahead and look at what we've got. So we have an intelligence room and we have a luck room. We already have 2 strength rooms next to each other there. And so what I want to do is go ahead and put in, kind of rearrange a bit of this stuff as well. And take out the smaller rooms over here eventually. But I mean, I've got them there. I might as well leave them there for now. Until I go to rearrange the vault, right? Until I go to put in those living quarters on the side. Now, one of the things I would suggest to do is to have a blocker like this, like your production area with your some of your tough peeps in there, to block any events that are moving through the vault, to block it from going from the empty rooms down below and hitting the rest of the vault up above. And so that's why I'm going to put them just right here, just in this little corner. I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. Now, another thing that I also want to do is put some up here. Now, the reason why I want to put some up here is so that when I want to couple people up, say I want to make a bunch of mega dwellers, I can just drag them off to the side. I feel like that's my new favorite thing, is to have about 5 of them right here down the side. And of course, it's going to reduce my overall step packs and rataways. There comes Cappy and Bottle. It's going to reduce my overall step pack production, but then again, I will move the step pack production down here. I'm going to be moving all this stuff around to test it out and see how I like it. If I don't like it, I'll try something else. Simple as that. But again, we want to go ahead and get all of our peeps kind of lined up next to each other. Now, one of the tricks is, everybody, if you do already have some rooms down here, I'm going to go ahead and grab these peeps, and I'm going to go ahead and move them down here to try to consolidate them into one place. Right down there. I wonder if I upgraded this room. Yes, fully upgraded. This room here, fully upgraded. Yes, okay. And again, if they're already in the luck room, I'm just going to go ahead and grab them and bring them down and consolidate them. Now, one of the cool things about doing that is... Oh, there's Cappy dancing around. We'll get him. One of the cool things about doing that... Oh, he's already maxed. What room did I just grab him from? Oh, I just grabbed him from the perception room. All right, we'll leave him in perception. One of the things that you're going to see is sometimes when you drag them in there, It doesn't say that there's somebody already in there and it's going to drag them out. So you gotta have to watch to make sure that you're not replacing people in there. Now we're gonna go in here and look. In here, you can hit your little clipboard right over here. It's gonna tell you how many people are in that room. We have 0 of 6. So we're gonna go ahead and destroy that room. Over here, we're gonna go ahead and grab these people and drag them down. Let's see, what's that gonna put me at? That's 6. Okay, so 6 down there. In this room, how many we got? None. Okay. So we go ahead and grab whoever's in the luck room, drag them down here. Now, one of the cool things about doing Mega Dwellers, or a great trick for Mega Dwellers, is the fact that you can put them all in a room and then move them to another room, move them to another room, move the other people to the other rooms that are nearby. And I like to usually have like a couple rooms for each thing. Like over here, we've got Endurance. Endurance is one of those ones you really want to do first, by the way. Those are super useful. What up, Bottle? Are you going to stop? You going to stop for a minute? No? Okay. If you click Bottle, he gives you some Nuka-Cola Quantum. Okay, because we already got enough luck rooms. We got this luck room. We got the small luck room here. Up here, we have an agility room. We have 2 strength rooms. We actually got 3 strength rooms all the way across. So again, just trying to organize a bit of what we got going. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and take this room right here, the charisma room, and I can go ahead and move some people over here. Hopefully I have enough to just get them over there and not have to do anything else. Yep. Now, if you take the room out, it's vitally important. When you take the room out, it's going to cost you less to put the room back in again. So if I go ahead and take out, say, that charisma room and I put it back in, each one of these is going to be less when I do it. But then, of course, I have to re-upgrade it as well. I like to have them right next to each other because then it's easy to say, okay, well, all the charisma peeps are right there. Like that. Okay. Now, I also want to go ahead and take my luck room, which is up here, and go ahead and consolidate that down over here. So, we'll go ahead and see if we got some room. And I like to get these out of my face because they're like, it's like an instinct now for me to get those. Now, of course, when you put people together in the same room, it does help them get their happiness up, as well as they're just easier to manage because they're all in one place. And they don't all need to be up there in that one room all by themselves. Oh, somebody's still in there. Somebody's still in there. All right. Where are we going to take this guy? Let's put this guy in charisma. Right there, just so we can get that out of there as well. Okay, so now we got our charisma room. We got this here. What I'm going to do is do 2 intelligence rooms. Right over here. Let's get our classroom. And we're just going to stack those. Just try to get it doubled up because we're going to do a lot of Mega Dwellers. That's why I kind of left this area open so we can get that done. Now, Endurance, we're going to go ahead and get that going. Right over here, the fitness room. And upgrade. And upgrade. And this is what's nice about having a million caps, everybody. Just do whatever you need to do. Now, there's actually an agility room right here. I think there's another agility room up there. Yes. Okay. So, we can go ahead. Oh, no, that's not agility. That's endurance. That's endurance. Yeah, so that endurance with this. And then charisma with this. We got strength with this. And then agility is the other one. Yeah. Now, you want to have more of these rooms when you're doing all your other dwellers as well. And all my other dwellers are going to eventually get kicked out, so I don't really need to work on them anymore. They can just sit up here and do some crafting, make me some stem packs, do whatever they need to do up there as well. So I kind of feel like I want to go ahead and move my agility over here. Then we'll have these two, these two, these two, those two. And then have my agility over here on the side. Now, there's no real reason for me to take out my agility here, other than the fact that I want it to be kind of all together. Like that. We'll make a nice long row for agility. Now what we could do, everybody, is just say, you know what? We should have each row be the thing, right? So how many rows would you need if you were going to do like all intelligence, all luck, all that, all the way up? Well, you need as not much to spell the word special, right? You need as much to basically spell this out, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you need 7 rows. How many rows do I have available right now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that didn't happen by accident, everybody. Just so you know. So what I can do is say, you know what? Hey, hold on. I'll just go ahead and put perception at the end of this one, because this one's already got perception going in that row. So we'll go ahead and upgrade. Always something. Always something slowing me down. Wait for them to take care of them rad roaches. Alright, there we go. And then we can upgrade again. There we go. And these are already upgraded. So that's good. Now, one of the things that I'm having a problem with now, though, is that I have my intelligence rooms over here. So I'm like, oh, God, I should have put those all the way across. And that's what I should have done. I should have went there, but sometimes I make mistakes on purpose just to show you how to fix it later on. Now, again, if I go ahead and do some intelligence rooms right now, it's going to be 1,800 for intelligence classrooms. But if I take this back out again, and don't worry, I got plenty of caps, everybody. I can waste caps all day long. If I take that out and I go ahead and put that back in there, and now it's down to 1,350. So I'm actually saving a cashola right there. Now I'm going to put all these people right here in this endurance room just to make this a little easier on me here. Most of these probably already have max endurance, but if not, we'll put them in there. We'll let them chill out for a moment. So that's going to allow me to go in, again, take this out like that, and then I can just make each row. Now, at some point, I typically will do this, especially when I'm really going heavy on the Mega Dwellers. I will go in and just do this. Now, of course, you can also do it in order. You can put strength first and agility and, strength and perception and so on. I don't worry about it. I just kind of look at where I ended up and then go from there. That's how I'm going to do it. Doesn't really matter in the end anyway. They got to do all of them. So I'll just move them around in the room. And this stuff adds up fast, everybody. Adds up really, really fast. So now I have my luck room, my luck row all together, right? And then we'll go ahead and check that luck row. Make sure that everything's been upgraded. All right, so now we got a full row of that. Now we're going to go ahead and add another full row of endurance. Because all I'm going to do from now on is try to replace my peeps. Now, of course, I'll be sending people out to Wasteland and all that stuff too. But really what I want to do is just get all my training right here. Now, if you do this from beginning, right? From the very beginning, if this was your end goal, and if you can visualize that in the very beginning, you could start building this early on. So whenever you get a crafting, you put it here. Or ever get a crafting, you put it there. Now, why do I have the crafting at the top? I have a crafting at the top because that's the thing that I'm going to be interacting with potentially the most. And if the mobs do somehow get past there, these peeps will wipe them out. And I don't want my training in there because I don't want my training peeps to be anywhere close to where potentially they could break into the vault, right? And that's why I have them at the bottom here. Now, they're also insulated by 2 layers of peeps here, both my water and food and also my power. So if anything does come from down below, it's going to hit them first before it gets to all my people who are training up. Let's make sure that's fully upgraded. Let's just go down the line here. Fully upgraded there. And then now we're going to go ahead, again, add our charisma room. Now, again, this is good to do early on. I typically, in the very beginning of the vault, I'll do the production rooms in the center now. And then put the training rooms off to the left here, which is very, very useful. All right, let's make sure that all of these are upgraded. I think I might have already checked it, but we'll just check it again. Right there. All right, and then strength center upgraded, upgraded, upgraded. All right, looking good. Now we just need a row of intelligence rooms. I think I actually had an intelligence room here earlier, but that's okay. I'm just walking you guys down the road here. Again, those intelligence rooms are cheap right now because I'm putting down basically the first one of it. At least it thinks so, because it's cheaper if you haven't put any down. And that's why I take them out anyway, to get that general idea. But you lose all your upgrade costs. You get some of that back. If you do destroy it, you get some of it back, but that's okay. This stuff's not too expensive. And it's also a good way of burning up your caps if you're getting maxed out on your caps. Burning those up. And again, I think we already checked perception, but we'll check it again. All right, looking good. Okay, now these guys are all in intelligence. So I'm going to go ahead and move them back up here. And if they need endurance at some point, they can come back later on and get that going on. There we go. Now we have plenty of room for plenty of dwellers. Now this is 6, 12, 12 times 7. You get the general idea. That's a lot of room for a lot of dwellers to be leveling up. And again, if I had it to do all over again, I could have pre-thought that out. And instead of putting my stem packs here on the side, what I could have done was added my living quarters, which is actually what I'm doing in another vault of mine. And I find that one helps the other. And I'll go ahead and just move these guys down. Right here. And then we can go up. Raider attack. Then we can just take that out. And we'll get to it here in just a second. We've got to wipe out these guys first. Now he's got a nice Dragon Maw right there, which is one of the best weapons in the game. And he's got a Rusty Fat Man. And they're about to throw down on here. I do not upgrade my vault door. Do not upgrade it. It's great in the beginning, terrible later on. Because you want him to get in, you want him to get annihilated, or nuked in this case. Nuke him! Oh, I changed his weapon. My bad. My bad, I changed his weapon. That was my bad. Alright, let's give him that nuke back again. Rusty Fat Man. There we go. I accidentally clicked and changed his weapon while I was looking away. All that stuff. And so what happens, one of them has a Dragon Maw, which is going to do a lot of high damage, and then the other one has an AoE weapon, which is damaging every mob in there. Especially when you have like a bunch like that, 4 or 5 of them, then you're slowly damaging the other ones. So by the time the Dragon Maw person hits them, they get one-shotted. And they are gone. Which is awesome. Alright, we already got a level up here. We just accidentally dragged someone potentially somewhere. Where are you going? Nope. And there we go. So now they're going to go down there and they're going to train again. Once I replace the peeps and I kick a bunch of people out, we'll couple a bunch of people up, and we'll get those mega dwellers going. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. And then what you'll start to see me do too is stem packs and rataway rows, which will eventually, by the way, when everybody's trained to a mega dweller and everybody's like finished all their training, there's no reason for me to have training rooms anymore. And then this will be just nothing but stem packs. Stem packs and rataways just constantly going. Now, of course, if you got a Mr. Handy that go back and forth and get all those for you, that's awesome as well. But if you don't got it, that's okay. Now, another thing we want to do is look at our stem packs and rataways. Right now, I typically need more stem packs and rataways, but we got it fairly balanced right there. So we'll go ahead and just make some rataway room here. Stem pack room. And we'll go ahead and put that in there. Always a good one to have a little extra stem packs for the vault itself. And I believe all this stuff is already upgraded. Let's just take a quick look in case I didn't upgrade them all. Yeah, those are all good. We're going to eventually take all those out anyway. Also, another trick that I use is I don't put the elevator on the first row. The reason why is they have to come in, fight their way through this, fight their way through that, then backtrack through these guys again Which when they go into this room, this side room over there, you should be healing all of these guys. You should be healing everybody in there so that when they do double back, they won't die because they're going to get hit and take a lot of damage, especially later in the vault when your vault gets real strong. The mobs get real strong as well. All right, that's about it here for Vault 52. We can go ahead and get this going on over here. Right there. All right, those are all on their way back. Again, we'll work on that next Tuesday. Right there. And I'll probably work on it a little bit over the weekend as well, just to kind of get it prepped and ready and all that. And we're good to go. Okay, so there we go. There's 52. Now, the Vault 45 running for over 2,700 real-life days. 7 years in the making. Been running continuously. Has never stopped running. I am the ultimate overseer, everybody. 7 years, looking good. Those are real-life years, by the way. Real-life years right there. Okay, so there we go. We got that going. Right over here, we got a bunch of people lined up outside. They're ready to go. Look at them all in power armor. Again, this ball is really built up, everybody. How do you know? Watch this. Dragon Maw, Dragon Maw, Dragon Maw, Dragon Maw. Just making a crazy ton of them over there. Now, I did transfer this from mobile over here, but one of the things I didn't do is go through and label all my Mega Dwellers. So I don't know who's a Mega Dweller and who's not a Mega Dweller now. So I'm just going to do it again. Just going to do it again here in the vault and just get these peeps leveled up. Now, to progress them, most of these peeps, you have to go ahead and click on them. If you do have special pets that can help with their leveling, you definitely want to do that. Like right here, Muttface, that's the dog's name, is Mutt as in dog, is minus 30% training, but he's continuous. He's continuously training. Now, this person right here, when I put him in here, they had level 2 or level 1 charisma. And I haven't had to come in the vault and do anything with them. So basically, it speeds along these Mega Dwellers. You can go ahead and just put them in here. They'll continuously train. And before you know it, they'll be max in that particular stat. Let's see, down here in Endurance. There we go. Now, this particular vault, I don't like the way it is. It's all these things are down here in the way. Where if something starts here, it's going to actually end up on my training. So I'm just building up a little bit of caps here, and we'll go ahead and rearrange this very much like the other one. We're going to take out this right here. We're going to put our power up there. I usually like to have about 3 of each type of room, right? So 3 of my outfit crafting, and then 3 or 4 of my weapon crafting. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and go in here. We'll go legendary. We'll say, okay, we want to go ahead and make some nice +7 strength outfits. I don't have enough in there either. But that's okay, because we got a lot of people sitting right outside the thing here. So we'll go collect. There are too many dwellers waiting in line. Okay. Well, then let's click on somebody else. Sell items and collect. Now, here's that thing I was talking about. This is as much as I can carry. I better head back and show the Overseer what I found. Now, I used to not do that, everybody. I used to not do that where basically you just run them out there until they die, and they would come back with just an obscene amount of loot, which is why I have so much loot. You used to also be able to take all 200 of your dwellers and run them out to the wasteland. I actually sent them all out. They came back, and I made over 1 million caps in a single run to the wasteland. A lot of clicking, though. A lot of tapping in that particular run, which you can actually see on my YouTube channel. It's on there on the highlights. What I'm going to do is just keep clicking all these peeps and get them back in the vault. Now, as you can see, I got lots of storage room. I love it when that happens. All right, we got another thing done. Another 1,000 caps and send 23 dwellers to Wasteland. That's not going to be a problem. Look at this, everybody. That's when you know you got a really epic vault. By the way, these are These are the best power armor you can make here, at least in my opinion. The Mark 6 X01s. So very nice. Now we got a new guy here, Donald Frost. He is an epic dude, and he wants to come chill in the vault. So let's go, bro. Come on in here, chill out in the vault. So there we go. So now I have the maximum amount of dwellers that I can get. Now, am I going to keep this epic guy? Because he's not a legendary. Otherwise, he would show up as a legendary, but I'm going to run him in there. How do you know which ones are legendary? Well, you can go in here and look under your dwellers, and you can look and see if Donald Frost is among those legendaries. Also, it would say new if he was a new person. He's just an epic. Oh, here comes the Deathclaw. He's just an epic dweller, and I'm going to kick him out of the vault here in a second. First, I'm going to take his outfit off so I can sell that later. All right, here comes the Deathclaws. Again, this guy right here has the MIRV. And the other guy has the Dragon Maw. They also have pets that are going to help them in there as well. Now, this is not messing around right here, everybody. You got to be Johnny on the spot on this one. Sometimes I can't click the other guy. Like, he's taking lots of damage. I can't click him. It's a little annoying. Like, we got nukes up in here. We got Dragon Maws. Heal him. And that's all she wrote. Those guys are pretty tough, too. Those guys are pretty tough, for sure. All right, let's go collect some of our food here. You can see my food and water is really low because I don't need to be any higher than that. It's fine. It's fine. I'm rocking that edge. Okay, so this is a Mega Dweller. How do I know? Her name is Tiffany. Over here, it says X. X means Mega Dweller. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag her down in Endurance. She's already maxed in Endurance. What about Strength? Is she maxed in that? No. But what she did, she pulled somebody out who already doesn't have Strength, right? Actually, he just needs to go a little bit more, too. Out of there. Now, the problem is, on this particular vault, is that I don't necessarily have enough room for everybody to go everywhere. Like, if I put Strength there, that's going to pull that guy out of Strength, which I most likely don't want to do. He's already maxed in Agility. He's probably already maxed in that. This guy we can put in Agility. Let's put this person in Agility. And then let's see if any of these people are maxed here. Where do we have room? How about Charisma? He got room for Charisma? Yeah, he does. All right, let's put him in Charisma. Right over there. This guy is, again, already maxed in Strength. So we want to go ahead and put him somewhere else if we've got room. Right here. Nope. Not enough room in there. 4 in there. 4 in there. Again, 2 in there. 2 in there. 2 in there. So the only real place I have to put him right now is Endurance. What do you need? You need Strength. You back in Strength. So what I need to do is do basically what I did before in that other one, and that is find a place for him to go. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here to Luck. See, look, we're pulling somebody out of Luck, but do they need Endurance? No, they only need Luck. They're almost done with Luck. They're almost a Mega Dweller. So what we need to do is we need to get them back in there for sure. Who can actually use Endurance? This person right here. We'll bring her back to Luck later, so we'll go ahead and put her in Endurance. We definitely want to put her back in there. So she can finish, she'll become a Mega Dweller. I'll then name her Mega Dweller, and I'll start replacing my main peeps with those Mega Dwellers eventually. Oh, we'll get some of those peep back here. Sell the common, and in they go. Like that. Now, what I want to do is go ahead and pull people to the vault door. And usually I go by job, coffee break, and then I'm just going to go ahead and turn them right back around, pull these people to the vault door by using my clipboard. And no matter where they are in the vault, no matter what they're doing, they will drop what they're doing, and they'll immediately run up here to the vault door. Now, we got Roxer Boxer up here, who's already in the vault door. He's got himself a little puppy, which should get him more wasteland stuff. He's ready to run out of here. Let's go ahead and run him out. Next person in, we got Woods over here. Now, again, the W stands for Wasteland. They're Wasteland number 17. And I have typically 25 Wasteland peeps. And I'm just being lazy by giving them 25 stem rataways, which you don't really need to do. But I do it just because it's easier to click it. Don't really care at this point. I'm good. And then this here, same thing. Send them out. And then here, Tiny Kitty Lover, ready to go. Right there and right there. Out she goes. Now that we've kind of cleared that, we only have the one guy left, which is Donald right here. Our one dude here, this is our new elite guy. We're going to take him and we're actually going to evict him from the vault. Why? Because I always like to leave at least one extra in case I get a legendary or someone I need to bring into the vault. So there we go. We got rid of that guy too. All right, let's go ahead and get some more of our peeps and bring them here into the vault door. I find that this is one of the easiest ways. Oh wait, they're going out of the vault. I gotta wait for them to get out of the vault first. And so some of them are going out of the vault right now. I'm gonna grab the ones that are damaged. That's gonna be a dead giveaway that I didn't heal them yet. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab. Oh, she's a mega dweller there too. That I didn't grab them yet, because usually what I do before I send them out is I'll heal them up like that, and then I'll just turn them right around. Out they go. Right here, yeah, she's a mega dweller. She's already level 50, so I could go ahead and use her to replace one of my peeps. Right, so who do I got in here? These are a bunch of legendaries as well, by the way. That was like 3 dog right there. Oh, I forgot to heal all my peeps too. Let me heal all my defenders before I forget. Again. Heal all them up. 3 dogs already fully healed. Butch good. Jericho good. Now you want to heal. We want to heal these guys up, everybody, because if they get attacked again, you'll want them to be full health before you run them out of there. All right, Mega Dweller. Who do we want to replace you with? Who do we got in our quest line? Now, I am quest person, typically number 1. And so I should have an X in my name now. If I did it in this file. Now, we got 2 of them that are Mega Dwellers. Dova Killin and Amazed Ducks, who are people going out to the wasteland. Right? They're out in the wasteland. They're going to run out there. They're going to be fine. Deborah here is number 3, and let's see, again, who's our quest peeps? Do we have any female quest peeps here? I honestly can't remember. I can't remember. Oh, the person's dead there. Let's revive them and bring them back. Oh, we got to do all that here in a minute, too. I don't see anybody. Oh, Rad Scorpion. Hey, dude, go in there and help with the Rad Scorpion. These guys are maxed down here, too. I gotta get those guys all squared away. So this guy's not gonna be able, Mr. Handy's not gonna be able to take out that Rad Scorpion by himself. Because he's gonna go out of that room and he's gonna go into another room right over here. Now, one of the things I can try to do is pull a bunch of random peeps to that room, no matter where they are, but by the time they get to that room, he's going to be gone. He's going to be out of there. I find. But if they're nearby, he might be able to get it going. All right, now he's moved somewhere else. Now, you got to be careful. Because, whoa, 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 he might do this. And there they go. Now, what I normally try to do is pull them out of there into a production room. But the problem with this game is that the camera keeps moving, and it's doing this the whole time I'm trying to click on stuff. It's really obnoxious. It's super obnoxious, as a matter of fact. But my main goal is to make sure that they don't level up. If they die, that's fine. They'll be fine. I can just revive them. I got plenty of caps. I can just revive them. They'll go back to what they were doing in there. Now, you got to watch out because they will end up walking away. So you got to think of that later on. There we go. Blow them up. I usually try to heal them all, but when they're running back and forth like that, the Rat Scorpion is the hardest thing in the game, I find. Because he bounces randomly from room to room. And see, those people should have been able to kill him. I also find he randomly goes down here at the bottom. What I'm really watching is that strength room, because after he dies... Did he die yet? Where is he at? Still down here. And again, by the time I send people down there, he'll already be out of that room. Like if I send that person down there, he's already gone. I also feel like this goes faster on the PC than it does on the mobile. Is that it switches from room to room faster. And what I'm doing is just trying to wait for him to rotate into a room, which my people can wipe him out. Get in there. Which my people can zap him. And again, I can try to drag people there, but they're not going to get there in time. And you can see this draining all of my power as well. Alright, here we go. Oh, God. Right, or a really bad room there. See, I can't grab him. I'm trying to grab him. It won't let me grab him. It won't let me grab the people. I could try to grab these people and run them up here like this. But it won't let me, it literally would not let me grab them. I'm pulling them and I'm just pulling the room down and not actually trying to save the people. I would not remove them. And I would not try to revive them while they're in the middle of getting fight. One of the things that he won't do, by the way, is go back in the same room. But he's rotating through a bunch of rooms that are not my actual primary rooms. Right? And again, now all these people are going to wander off. They're literally going to wander off right here as well. And these people are going to get negative effects because people died. Alright, well, we'll get these guys. There we go. We finally got him. Finally got him there. I feel like because the screen moves around like that it actually gives you a huge disadvantage to the thing. Now, what's going to happen? This guy's going to walk off. No, you go back here. You go back there. You go back there. Now, all my people who are in the luck room are going to wander off. Right here. I'm going to have to put them back in here. And then what I'm going to have to do is try to find those dwellers that were in that luck room. Now, I don't want anybody to kill in that room either. As you can see, this guy's on a coffee break. And she's on a coffee break. And again, just looking for all the peeps that are now on a coffee break. And I'll pull them all back to that room. And now what I have to do is recover my power. Because it was so incredibly hard to try to click anything while I was doing this whole movement thing. I think they should make it where that should be turned off. That you can go in and manually turn off the zoom to event, the scrolling, the tapping of the side of the screen. That stuff should be able to turned off. Because it can be incredibly frustrating. In fact, it could probably make people stop wanting to play the game. And that is not good. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to make it so annoying that people will stop playing the game altogether. There. Now, if you want to catch up on your stuff, now it just so happens that my peeps are super OP, so I can go ahead and rush any of these rooms by plus 10%. Hope that I don't get another Rad Scorpion, by the way. As well, because totally could happen. And then I can go ahead. Oh, that already came up. There we go. And then just rush it right after it comes up. And that one failed. Fire's not too bad. They can take care of fire. Now, depending on the size of the room, also is how difficult it is and how built up your particular vault is as well. Shirley, where should you be? You're done with endurance. You should be in the intelligence room. Let's see if I got anybody else is on a coffee break. Yeah, Brandon's on a coffee break. He's walking around as well. By the way, you can also go and look and see if anybody's dead. You can check that in your vault list as well. I'm going to bring Brandon over here in the intelligence room. And again, this person right here I could try to get up into here. Oh, already maxed in intelligence. All right, something else then. Let's see. Strength room, strength room. Boy. Not enough room in there. But over here, maybe. Luck room. Yeah, okay. So they're all going to go there. Now, one of the things you might want to do is go in and, heal them all the way back up again, because they're going to be very unhappy if they're radiated all the time. Like this girl right here. Very unhappy. And then also, if they're in the training room a lot, they'll be very unhappy as well. So you want to try to keep their happiness up. Your radio room helps their happiness. Your bottle and cappy coming in and out will help your... Oh, there he is. I've got 69. 69 of those suckers. Now, a bunch of people are out in the wasteland. I'm not going to do all these quests, but I do need to res some peeps. We're going to go ahead and res those peeps and bring them back. Some people die before they get max loot, especially in the earlier game. And we'll want to go ahead and bring them back. Cappy down there dancing. Okay. And I think we got that squared away. Again, we should go to our vault. We should take a look. We got a bunch of people on coffee break. But luckily, it does not look like any dead peeps in there. We took care of that. I feel like Bottle and Cappy are leaving. Yep. Okay, what was the other thing we were going to do? We were going to do Shumpton. Oh, we're going to open the lunchbox. Caps. Water. A camera. Scope. And some caps. All right, looking good. Looking good. All right, they're running out, and so we want to go ahead and get some more people out into the wasteland. Now, of course, the more people you send out to the wasteland, the more chance you have of these events going off, especially the really tough ones. So while we were busy doing all of that, they were busy getting more stem packs and more rataways, and we'll send them out again to go get more caps and more loot for the vault. Right there. And right here. Now I'll just ignore the rataways themselves. And again, she's a mega dweller. Let's see. Yeah, Deborah is also a mega dweller. These are all my legendaries here. Let's go ahead and just put her in the crafting room for right now. Down there. And let's grab this guy. We can find him another home down there somewhere. Just put her in the crafting room. We'll deal with that mega dweller later because we want to deal with all of our peeps. We need to go back to the wasteland, get us tons of loot, and then come back again. Right there. Again, that's going to run them right up here. Good to go. Again, whatever stem packs and rataways that I have, I'm going to go ahead and give it to them. They usually come back with like 25 rataways anyway. So at some point, even especially when they're in power armor, you don't even necessarily need to give them any rataways, I find. But there you go. And Godsend's looking good. Let's send him out. Now I'll send him out until I run out of people to send out, or I run out of stem packs. Is typically what I'll do. Now, in a big vault like this, you do want to save yourself some stem packs. So you'll have them for when stuff attacks your vault. And there we go. Tons of dwellers going to the wasteland. Now, what are we at right now? 20. So we should be able to send a lot more. We should be able to send also our quest peeps. So let's sort by dwellers. Let's get all of our quest peeps over here. Oh, already got enough pets in that room. Go in here and heal up the peeps. Number 4, number 5. Hopefully I've got number 6 coming up. Yep, right there, DW Testman. You can only have so many pets in a room. Now we got them going, so we'll go ahead and get them going. Oh, gobbler time. Doorbuster, yes. Now, anytime I see like a lunchbox or legendary item or something like that, I'll definitely get that one going on first, because lunchbox is where you get your legendaries and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and send all of my peeps. Now, again, you can notice that they're all max stats already, but they don't have enough rataways. Now, in this particular case, that's something I would absolutely send them with max rataways. For sure. Now, again, same thing with my peeps over here in the center, is a lot of these peeps have a lot of intelligence. Now, all of my peeps are max, all stats, so they don't necessarily have to be in there. So if I'm in a hurry and I'm not crafting anything, I can go ahead and send them down here instead of what they're doing. Let's try to help out down here. Even though they might have a different outfit, we can just go ahead and send them down here to lend a hand temporarily. Now, I wonder if there's a way to see that they're in those rooms. Now, also, I can go ahead and bring my main peeps into those particular rooms. And that's typically what I have this top room. That's why I have that as stem packs. It's just so I can bring people in there and they can help out. No dwellers with pets in this room. No, we only got 2 more. And again, good to bring those people into your stem packs and rataway rooms to help out in there. Get bottle string and croc in there. So basically what they're going to do is make it easier or faster to get stem packs. And then if they get faster to get stem packs... Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, right there. Okay, so what we can do is try to stop this from spreading by sending someone there. And then we're going to send someone right here. And we're going to grab this person. Try to send them down there. Now, by the time they get there, everybody, it's going to take a while. But we got some peeps there, and you will see that I can also grab Mr. Handy temporarily to come down and help as well with that particular room. Now, there's not a real easy way to be able to pull everybody down here other than zooming all the way out. I can't bring 2 Mr. Handys down there, by the way, only 1. And again, this is going to start spreading, so I need to go ahead and basically just contain it before it gets too far. And we'll send someone down to help in this room. Go ahead and heal these peeps. They're kind of holding down the fort right now. There we go. We got that one done. So now we can take her out of there. That one's done. And that one's done. And there we go. And we kind of quick finished it instead of letting it spread its way all the way up. As well. Fast way to get that done. And then they'll automatically run back to the appropriate room. Alright, let's see how our thing doing. There we go. Now we've got enough. So again, we're going to go ahead and do doorbuster. Let's do this by dweller. Oh, come on, mouse. Work with me here, bro. Dweller. There we go. Sometimes my mouse has a mind of its own. And there we go. 25-25 start quest. Now I could use those quantums to make them go faster, but I'm not that much of a hurry. And again, we can go ahead and call our 3. Oh wait, we're calling the wrong peeps. Bottle string is who it should be calling in there. Bottle string, the Doc Croc, and Big Man. Okie dokie. Now again, no matter where they are, they'll end up in this room. We got over here, Galactic. Hanging out. Now again, these are my quest peeps. So I'll go ahead and bring them in. Heal them up. Like so. Make sure I have enough stem packs and rataways to get it going on. And let's see what else. Can we grab some of these peeps? Room down here? Yeah, maybe some more stem packs. Really what I need is these rataways right here. 45 seconds on that one. 2 minutes. Let's just go ahead and rush that one. Alright. That'll get us going. And let's see, the Doorbuster, going to get 5 quantums from that one. What are you going to get? Investigate sightings of the Gobbler. And they've already arrived for that one. They've already doing that one. Who's carving turkey? But I need the pilgrim outfits to do that. So I can't do that one. Let's go ahead. Give me liberty or give me death. Let's do that one. 10 packs and rataways. Always max those out. And you see I got 2 Dragon Maws and a MIRV. Off they go. Get that going on. Up in there. Okay, so they're off and running. And let's see. Now we can go ahead. Maybe grab some more of our peeps here that need to go. Alright, we'll pull him up. And any more wasteland peeps. I think that's probably it. Who are not assigned somewhere. Wait for him to show up. We'll heal him. Now see this how it says, hey, you got a quest. I ignore those. I ignore those because they're usually completely OP. Alright, close enough. Boom. We'll just risk it. We'll risk having basically no stem packs. This'll be up in a minute or two. Anyway, boom, there we go. I really want to... as you can see, I went and reworked this one. Where I have these down the side over here, which is much nicer. Much nicer, but I really do want to take these and move them down here. So when I go to replace my peeps with Mega Dwellers, I'm going to move some of these down here and kind of do what I did in the other one, right? Where you have the 2 layers of blocking, you have the training up above, and then, of course, the crafting up above that as well. All right, let's check our quests. We need a bunch of more people out there, more incidents and more stuff there. What are we at? We're at 28, so this or 27. This will probably be 28 out there. You're like, well, Kismet, you're supposed to only be able to do 25. Well, the trick is that the other 3 are actually 9. You're like, what are you talking about? That means that the other 3 are my quest peeps, and they have 3 people per quest group. Up to 3 people per quest group, and then if you send them out, they only count as 1 in the wasteland. But they don't stop your other people from going out there. So you can see I can send my other person there. Now it's really scary when you don't have stem packs, everybody. It's really scary that all of your peeps could just get annihilated, and that's how your vault fails, by the way. Your vault will fail if you don't have that going. Oh, I never took this out right here. Oh, this is a perfect time to take this out. Let's get these people up here to lend a hand. Give her an intelligence outfit. Oh, +7 intelligence? Oh, bummer. Bummer. Give her a librarian outfit. There we go. Get over here helping out. All right, anybody else in here? No. Take that room out. Take that room out from a previous crafting experiment. Okay. Again, over here. Doing this. Hold on a second, everybody. I hear an alarm going up. I'm going to be right back. All right, I'm back, everybody. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me. I'm going to go back down there. There we go. Thank you, Aggie. Thank you. There was an alarm going off. I had to go figure out what it was. My wife and kids have the day off, so they can sleep in, everybody. They shouldn't have their alarm on. They can sleep in for once. Not have to do all that craziness. I feel like I want to add some more Radaway rooms over here are people in Radaway rooms. Now, this is one of the big dichotomies of this particular game, everybody, is should I put people more in the crafting rooms, or should I put them more in the stem packs and Radaway rooms, because I have people coming in and out all the time. Now, what I really want to do is get some of these people going on some more Dragon Balls. Now, I wish once you sorted this, then you go to the next one, and it would already be pre-sorted, because I have to do this every single time, like this. We're going to go ahead and get these Dragon Balls going again, because we want to get, basically make as many as we can. Legendary, cost, Dragon Ball, there we go. And then over here, cost, legendary, Dragon Ball. And then over on this side, what we're doing is we're doing legendary commander fatigues. And that's so that the people who are doing the crafting over here have better outfits. And so that's what I'm doing, just kind of really going. This is like the high end of the high end stuff. There's nobody in this particular plant, so I'm going to run that one person up there, so now I can craft stuff there. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm just going to let it run. And there we go. But I also want to, be able to switch people into stem pack rooms. So one of the things I'm thinking of doing in the particular vault to test stuff is to put all the crafting rooms stacked, right? So you got 6 and 6 stacked rooms. And then next to it is where you have your stem packs and Rada rooms. So you have like 3 stem packs and 3 Radaways. And so if you're not crafting anything, you can just move all those people over to the stem pack Radaway room. And if you are crafting stuff, you can move it back. So it's a great way of kind of balancing them back and forth. Because it's a lot more annoying to have to drag them down to a lower level. It's much more convenient to have them stacked vertically and then move them back and forth between the 2 rooms. So I might try that out at some point as well. And again, I would rather just have people standing in the crafting rooms than using my peeps coming back from the wasteland. Again, I think I might try that stacked effect in this particular vault later on. And again, I'm always trying different things to see if I like that better than what I've already got. And that stuff costs a lot of caps at some point. Again, I'm not going to do all the quests for right now here on stream, but we'll do that another time. And now, again, another thing we could do is go ahead and basically add another... let's go ahead and add another Radaway room. Let's give that a go. Back out this way, Radaway, right there. I get these mixed up all the time, and I put the wrong one down versus the one that I want. Oh. We got a room on fire. And of course, always when I'm in the middle of something, like when I'm in the middle of building or doing something, that's when it's got to do an event, because now I have to wait for that event to be over to do the thing that I'm trying to do. It's really annoying. It can wear on you after a while, especially the whole scrolling thing. The scrolling thing is the thing that wears on me. There we go. Best to wait till the event passes and revive them. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yep, that's what I said earlier. Yeah, definitely want to wait until after the event. Now, one of the things, though, is if it does leave the room, the Rad Scorpion will not go back in the same room. So once he's out of the room, at least as far as I've noticed, he does not go back in the same room, because he's going to just jump around every single room in the vault. And then once he's jumped around every single room in the vault, he will then disappear. Much like when you have mobs come in and then run down the whole vault, they'll get to the end, they'll jump, yay, we did it, and then they'll run out. Works really, really well to do that as well. Definitely helpful. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this. Now, why am I adding that? Well, I'm adding that so that I can have a bunch more Radaways backlogged in here, and we'll clear all that out another day. But also, if I just put one person in there, if I go out of the vault and the next time I come in, I don't care if it takes like an hour, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be in the vault. I'm going to be out of the vault. I'm not going to come back in an hour from now. That'll be later today, if anything. But even if it's 21 minutes, it doesn't matter. I won't be in the vault. But that timer will still continue to run as long as somebody is in that room. So you want to have at least one person in each and every room, which is super useful when you're getting out of the vault. So now we've got pretty much everybody in the wasteland. We're at 28. We're at maximum. Can't send anybody else out there anyway. But I have a bit of a problem here. I want to go ahead and speed up my strength rooms here. So I want to go ahead and pull these guys back into here. Again, I'm usually zoomed out at any given time so that I can very easily drag people like this. Otherwise, it's a little annoying. Now, it's much easier to drag them side to side than it is to drag them vertically, but I left them in that outfit so I can see where they are pretty easily and drag them out of there and say, okay, there's all my strength peeps, and I want to take all my strength peeps out of there. I want to put them back in the room that they were in. Oop, that was, pull somebody out of there for no reason. Get this guy. Missed him. This guy, and let's just run him up here. So he'll run down there, and then he'll run back. Right there. Now, if it says S10, then that means that he's adding strength 10 to that particular room. If it's got a plus symbol on it, like that, then that means that they're 7 better than whoever's in there. And that's not what I want to do. I want to just go ahead and add people to the room. I'll probably move this person up, so if I do need them, they'll be right there. Now, if they're better than somebody in there, then I probably want to replace those people with that particular person anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and go like that. And this person right here, who has a jumpsuit, which is Tellus right now, has a jumpsuit, we can go ahead and give them something else, like maybe some commander fatigues. Or if we have, which we don't have any +7 outfits, I notice. We can go ahead and give them, let's see if I have another librarian outfit. There we go. Give them another librarian outfit, and they can sit in there and do step packs and rataways and whatnot. And again, right here, this is +7, so we'll pull that person out of there. They're much stronger. That means they're going to make those Dragomals take less time. But again, if it takes a day and I don't come back to the game for a day, it'll be done. It's as simple as that, right? So this is going to take 1 day and 20 hours. So a couple days from now, those will be good to go. Sending over here 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. You get the general idea. Now, of course, another thing you want to do at some point is to go through and make sure that all your peeps have those new outfits that you just got. Right? Like all of these guys have all their 7 outfits. This guy in the back has his. How do I know? Because it says S7 right up there at the top. I've already named them. This guy right here is an S5, so he doesn't have his S7. Do that, and then you just click up there at the top, and you can rename them at the top, both on mobile and on desktop. This guy, same thing. Let's see if he's got it. There we go. We got one for him too. All right, nice. Cross here. Now this is just going to make this go faster and faster. S7. Right there. And again, now we're down to 9 hours that's going to take. Did we get everybody? I think we got everybody in that room. Now, why am I putting it in this room and not this room? And that's because these are my weapons over here. I want them to make as many weapons as fast as possible. Right over here. Again, you want to definitely utilize them the second you get them. If you have enough time, or just backlog them and come back and do it later. Like I'm doing right now. And there we go. No more S7s. Right now. And I'll go clear all this stuff out later. So I don't have all that other junk in there as well. All right, that vault's looking pretty sweet. All right, now we'll just let that one rock. And we good to go. All right. Now we got one more vault to check out. And this particular vault, what I'm going to do is actually start a recording, because I have been recording this, and I'm going to do a guide on this later on. This is Vault 0. This is the most insane vault that I've ever done. This one, I basically am just expanding as fast as I could. Basically, the very first dwellers went in and got coupled up, and then they had children, and they got coupled up, and they had children. Then those children had children, and those children had children, and so on and so forth. Until basically, like, just a couple days later, we're at 169 dwellers, which is really tough to sustain, by the way. Very, very tough to sustain, especially when you only have about 4,000 caps, which is not good. All right, now what we're going to do is go ahead and level up all these peeps. This is going to give us a bunch of caps, which is going to help us here in a minute. Now, this is also what I call night mode. I'm going to turn that off for a second. This is also what I call night mode, where basically I put them all in training before I get out of the vault. This way, the next time I come in the vault, they're like this. They're like every single one of them is leveled up and ready to rock, right? Now, of course, what I'm trying to do is max out my people in each and every room. So every single room has a plus 10 of that thing. And now we have done that here with our strength room. You can see that all 6 people are in this room. That means that I have trained them to max strength in every single room. So this room is going as fast as it possibly can for now until I get them some better outfits. Right? And the same thing over here. We've got all of these peeps in here. I believe all of these are maxed now. So now we've got our second room maxed out, right? Which means that we're getting our food and water and all of those things a little bit faster. And then here, our perception person is going to go in here. It's going to grab other perception people. And pull them in here. Now, I don't have any mega dwellers in here yet. Right now, I've expanded it so quickly that my people do not have good enough weapons or armor and are getting just absolutely annihilated because way too many high-level mobs are coming in after us now. If you expand too quick, you're going to have that problem. You're going to also have the problem of not enough caps. All right, let's go ahead and sell that common stuff now, and we are out of space over here. What do we got? 44 of 50. I think we can go ahead and try to expand a little bit more over here. Let's go ahead and look for our storage room now. And we'll go ahead just add a little storage room there. See if we can get that going. We really want to add our living quarter there. That's not even enough room. All right, we'll go down here then. Now we're using up our caps here, which we really need for other things. But let's go ahead and just go ahead and do our storage room here because we're not going to be able to get him in the vault. There we go. Let's get this guy in the vault. Now, he's got 3,000 caps right there, so he's good. I'm just going to start selling the commons now. Sell all the commons and get all the people in the vault. All right, there we go. Oh, we got our missile launcher. We got some other patterns. Awesome. Get all those in there. And now we got some people just wandering the vault. You want to keep your resources up on this particular type of vault because we have a lot of people just standing around doing diddly squat, just standing in here training. So again, another person in here, another person in there. I believe most of these peeps are already max. Let's see. Let's put her over there. This guy not maxed. We get 2 more in there, and I don't know why I have a perception person in there. Why are you in there, bro? And why do you have a perception outfit? I don't know. Ah, this is why. Because this person right here, Zach, went down there when he wasn't supposed to go down there. Oh, God. Now this person's going to go down there. All right, hold on. We'll run them there. This girl, back down here. Give her back that perception outfit. And that's what that outfit does. It gives me a clue as to what I had her doing before I ran her in there. Level up my peeps, get myself some more caps. That was like the most caps I've had at any given time in this particular vault, almost, because I've been pushing it way too much. Way too much. Okay, and again, peeps over here. All right, let's put her back in here. She's almost done with her intelligence. Let's put her in there. Everybody else in here, how we looking? Almost done. Good. Ways to go. Okay, we'll let them rock in there. And the same thing over here with the strength peeps. You can see that all of these strength peeps are maxed out. Now we can just go ahead and take all of these people and go like this. We got Mysterious Stranger somewhere. I'm just going to ignore him now. Put all these peeps in here, which are now maxed. And now that's how we're basically going to do it. When they max out, then I'll put them in there. Go with that. And then these peeps down here, more strength peeps. We're not really swapping out with anybody right now. And we're going to run them back in there. And I'm purposely trying to keep below 175. I find above 175, the difficulty level goes way up. Okay. Now, another thing that I also did was all of my luck peeps here, I did get them up to maximum luck. And I added another luck room over here too, which I really like. I got them all to max luck, and I've sent them out to the wasteland over here. Now, it's hard to know who was the people who had that max luck if you just sent everybody out there. But we're going to go ahead and revive them and recall. Now, he's 1746, 1618, 1557, 1990, 2000. So, of course, you want to try to aim toward the people who had the most caps, like this person right here, Ben. Revive them, pull them back, and so on. Now, because they're lower level, they are going to take a lot more damage at that lower level, as well as I didn't give them max stem packs as well. But what I'm going to do is basically just keep sending these particular people who do have their max luck out, and then the other people, I'm just going to bring them all back and try to get them training up now. Because it's really not as useful as you would think to send them out and just let them keep dying, because sometimes it costs you more to res them than it does to send them back, especially in the early game. Now, these particular people are fairly high level and they're high luck, so they're doing pretty good. And really my goal right now is to continue to level up my peeps. Right, get them going. And then, of course, I can go ahead and grab some of my people who are on coffee break here, maybe send them to the vault door as well to help defend the vault. If they're, instead of them just walking around doing diddly squat. Right there, and the other one will show up here in a second. He's got to find his way to an elevator, he's got to find his way up, he's got to run across, he's got to do all the things he's got to do. Get up here, because you can see that I've assigned 2 people to this particular room. Sometimes it takes quite a while because you don't have the elevators and they're really far over there and they have to run across and they got to do the thing to get up there. Just have patience that they will eventually show up like that. There we go. And I'll heal this guy up. Just let him chill out in the vault door for right now. Now these particular peeps right here do not have max luck. You can see that they're low luck, and because I had already sent them out just to bring me enough caps to res the other people. And you're going to see that kind of common deal. So what I'm doing now is just trying to build a backlog of caps, and then, of course, training just absolutely tons of people so that they'll have the ability to work in any room. They'll have the ability to boost the vault and try to recover. So I can start doing crafting and start doing all that, and then eventually... if they get strong enough, I can send them out to the wasteland to get tons and tons of loot out there as well. But you definitely don't want too many people just wandering around your vault here. Like this guy can go over here if he's just chilling out, doing nothing. Again, you can just look for people on coffee break here. Coffee break. And again, in the beginning, I was getting the Mysterious Stranger as much as I could. Because I have lots and lots of caps. From the Mysterious Stranger that I could use to expand my vault. But really at this point in the vault, there's nothing else really for me to do. I need to get more resources, more outfits for my peeps, and then really get enough caps where I can transition off of this type of power and transition to the larger power and the Nuka-Cola room. So over here, I need to get the strength rooms, which are 2,100 each room. So I got to get 3 rooms and then upgrade it and then upgrade it again, which is not cheap, everybody. That's a 20, 30,000 right there. Same thing over here, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 or more right over there, just for one of those fully upgraded rooms. But once I do that, I'll be able to start replacing all of these people here to do something else other than what they're doing. The number one thing I would have them doing, stem packs and rataways. I would absolutely transition them from all of these rooms. I just put stem packs, rataways, and I think in this particular one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my power room, and then I'm going to have, stem packs and rataways, and then I'll just have intelligence rooms on the side here. So they're either doing strength, endurance, or intelligence. And those are the 3 things that I will need eventually. Endurance for my food and water rooms, strength for my power rooms, and of course intelligence for my stem packs and radaway rooms. Now, luckily, I do have some stem packs and radaways, so let's see how these guys do. Let's see if I've got a better weapon for them. I do not. I do not, because I sold off all that stuff. And there we go. This guy needs some love right here. And there we go. All right. Again, not much I need to do. Just waiting for those peeps to come back with all of those caps. And then we'll try to do a power room. And then once we get our power room up, we can replace all the power rooms with that one power room. And we'll already have people who are max all strength. Hopefully we can get going on some +5 outfits as well. But really, the smart thing to do at this point is not to push your luck too much and, add 200 dwellers and do all of that, is to basically let them train. Because you can see that my vault is stable enough that I can have tons of people in training here. Tons of people in training, still get my food and water all the way up, still get my power all the way up, especially if I'm really diligent about clicking it. Like this, the second it comes up. Also, it levels your people up, by the way, every time you collect that. Get some higher and higher level. And there we go. I've got it already at maximum. We just save that back to the main menu. And that's it. And then we just let that run. We come back in a day or so. Or we can even come back every couple hours. Just click up everybody in training and then jump back out. Click everybody in training and back out. Now, I'm not doing any questing on that particular vault yet. I could be doing questing if I had enough calves. But really right now, because I expanded it way too fast, with too many dwellers and not enough rooms and not enough resources, I'm really hurting for those caps because I didn't take the time to level up all of my people who are going to the wasteland to maximum luck first. And that's what you want to do typically in the early game instead of expanding so quickly, is that you have a certain group that's in your vault, and then you have like 25 people who are going out to the wasteland, and you want to train. You want to take the time to take half of them training, half of them in the wasteland. And then when those half come back, you're going to get yourself a bunch of caps and so on, and you can go ahead and just keep switching them out until you have them all to max luck. Or just have, like I'm doing here, where you just have a set group that's always training, and then you have a set group that you've already got to maximum, and they're going in and out. And as you get that second group done, well, now you have two groups that have maximum luck, and you can send them out, and so on. But the next big thing I want to do on there is balance my power so I can take out all those other rooms and then start putting in stem packs and radaway rooms along the way. And I would put your power way down. Do not put the power at the front. Normally I have it in the first room, but I've now got to a point where I just put it down below so it's not getting bothered by getting attacked all the time. And I feel like I like that a bit better. And I actually like the top rooms now to be those luck rooms, right? Because the people who are training up in luck are the people who are going to be the highest level because they went to the wasteland, right? And they already leveled up in the wasteland, and they have luck outfits, and they typically have my best weapons. So that's a great reason to have them in that luck room sitting there waiting for anybody to attack while they're getting leveled up at the same time. So they're really serving like a triple purpose right there. Defend the vault, basically level up, and then go to the wasteland and get some caps. So really great use for that. So let's go ahead and go up to my office, and we're going to head on out of here, everybody. That was a long stream. That was fun. All right. Now, we're running over as usual. Now, probably next Thursday, starting next Thursday, but I'm not going to run over as much because I'm going to be streaming every single day. So definitely want to try to stay more on point every single day. But I appreciate everybody coming in. If you haven't already done so, hit that follow button as well. And of course, there you guys are right there in the chat. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Now, my schedule is going to be pretty much the same. Next time you guys are going to see me Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to get that going on. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving day. I know I did, hanging out with my family and hanging out with you guys, my extended family here on Twitch. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And you guys can help out the stream again by taking just a quick moment right now. Go ahead and follow those links right there in the chat. Go ahead and go up to YouTube, hit that follow button if you are, or hit that subscribe button. If you are watching this in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button as well. Hit that bell and leave me a comment down below. I always love when people see this part of the thing and then leave me a comment. I don't know. I should probably do like a special word like fashionable glasses or something like that to put down in the comments. Twitter.com as well. You can pop on over there, hit follow. Of course, the more you guys do this, the more cool stuff like sponsors and discounts and giveaways I can do here in the stream. The more you guys go over there, show love to both of those. And you can also pop over the Discord, be part of my community. You can check out more about my stream on kismet.gg, my primary website, as well as go above and beyond. Patreon.com/Kismet is the single best way to support the stream. Know that 95% of your support goes directly into the Kismet Love Train. 5% goes to PayPal fees, unlike here on Twitch where they take half of everything, which, it costs them a lot of money to keep the site going, but that is a huge chunk, everybody. It makes it really difficult to stay in business, everybody, because you got to remember, streaming is a business. You got to keep the lights on. You got to pay for it. And I got 3 computers and a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So it does cost money. That's for sure. A lot of my money out of my pocket over the last 8 years. But one of these days, I'm hoping it pays off, or at least it'll pay off in my health in the long run, I think, right there. So again, everybody, let's go ahead and speaking of awesome people who are showing some love on Patreon, let's go up there and show them some love on the Kismet Love Train. Let's go. All right, Kismet Love Train starting up here. Now, we're not going to go raid anybody, but again, whenever we run over, we peace out of here. I'm just going to let the credits roll up for all the peeps who did hit that sub love tonight, as well as hit that follow button. You can see your name rolling up here eventually, my credit roll. As well as thanks to all the peeps down there at the bottom, not just down right here in the chat, but all those peeps down there on Patreon who are showing the love. Now, again, if you want to get your name right down below there, if you want to get early sneak peeks, early access to all the stuff that I do here in the stream, I got a bunch of stuff rolling out on Patreon right now. Again, thanks to all the peeps right there. So if you want to see all of that, as well as ad-free viewing of highlights and guides, you guys get to see it first, unless I forget and accidentally put it over there and I forget to do the thing. Sometimes I do that because I actually have to make 2 videos. I make one video that goes on YouTube and then one video that goes to my patrons. The one with patrons, of course, do not have any ads or even the bumper at the end. So that's for all of you who do go above and beyond, support the stream. So best way to see all the cool stuff, including behind-the-scenes stuff, my creative process as well that I use here on the stream. So I appreciate everybody coming in, showing that love. And you guys will see me again Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, before I go, let's go ahead and give you guys some love in the chat. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 caps. I'm going to see if you guys, so close, but you know what? I'll give you an extra 1,000. Give me an extra 1,000 for really trying to get those retweets going. Now, again, everybody, that's it for me. I'm going to head on out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you again Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you had a great holiday. Bye, everybody.
Hi, this is Norman. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching this video. Keep the Kismet Love Train a-going. Drop by my Patreon and show your support. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, Carlos, Jeremiah, Notorious TDK, Scriplin, Ems, Brando, and Blaring Fire. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.